everybody. What's up? So happy to see everybody. And so happy to be out to perform live comedy. Thank you, Brian, for having me. Y'all, a couple of things. We've been talking about like childbirth and toddlers and breastfeeding all the way to vasectomies. I feel like the beginning to the end. And when Kayla asked, do we have kids? Like, I have a 23-year-old. And so I'm always kind of like, because if I'm in a room and people know me, like, you ain't got a kid, he's a grown-up. But he's still my kid. So anyway, but I have a kid. Y'all, I am tonight, I'm not your only African-American on this set. I am on the lineup. I am your only African-American female Gen Xer, though, making me our oracle. From the Matrix, there is no spoon. Are there other Gen Xers in this room besides me? Is it just millennials? Ooh. So here's the thing. How do you know, Gen? I'm always excited to see us in the wild, like, because we don't get out much anymore. Man, how do you know us though? You know us because we love 90s golden era hip hop still, puppy. But we need reading glasses to check our mail. Do you know what I'm saying? Biggie, biggie, biggie. Can't you see? Y'all sing it with me. Y'all know this song. Somehow these words just hypnotize me. And y'all, the font on my phone look like Hollywood comedy. Right here. That's what it looks like. Y'all, this summer I was having to fight. Like I felt like I was in battles, like just fighting. Like, you know, the movie, the line goes, all my life I had to fight. And I did. Y'all, I had to battle pneumonia and what I call a menopause UTI versus a whole phase UTI. Let me tell you the difference, because the ladies may or may not know. So when you get up here to a certain age, 50 plus, you can actually get a UTI with no warning. I mean, no symptoms, no temperature, no pain in your bladder, no pain when you pee, nothing. And then you go in and they tell you like, oh, maybe you have diverticulitis, maybe you have colitis. We're worried that you could be septic and your heart could fail. I'm like, motherfucker, we are looking at my heart on a monitor right now. If it starts failing, please stop it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then, oh, by the way, you have pneumonia also, and we need this bed. It's emergency. See you later. Deuces, peace. Good night. I was like, okay, that is a lot to bring in the summer with. And it was just like, I don't know, I think I was just so like, this has never happened to me before, and I literally had never had a UTI. I thought it was like a plus that I had never had, when I thought when I died, it was gonna be like, here lies Danna Kiel. She never had a UTI. I thought it was points, you know. After we got through antibiotics, one of the things I discovered about me is that I think I would be addicted to drugs if I could afford them. I like whenever I meet like fellow comics, especially open micers who were like, I'm getting over, I'm clean from cocaine. I'm like, how did you afford cocaine? You know what I'm saying? That's like, I grew up again 70s, 80s, you know, just say no. And the way that TV portrayed it all looked very expensive. Do you know what I'm saying? But now, like, I am addicted to herbs, like St. John's wort, like mullein, like sea moss, like all the things you need as a Gen Xer to stay healthy without prescriptions. The other day, I was in Whole Foods and I was in the vitamin herb section. And you know, there was an herb on sale called Pal de Arco. I didn't even know what it was. Right, but it was on sale. I'm addicted to sales. It was on clearance. I'm addicted to clearance. And I was like, it's $7.47, and it was for gut health. All right, well, I got some. You know what I'm saying? That was all about me. But I just don't understand addiction. I don't understand, like, I take that back. I do understand addiction. I just don't understand, like, how people afford to be addicted. My hats go off on there, but I'm back there taking my B12 and D3 combo vitamin gummies, because that's what I'm addicted to. Y'all, I have to start a day, I realize that I have gotten into the habit of reverse engineering how I get out of the house. Like, I think you might know what I'm talking about. I just need one key piece of information. What time do I have to be there? That's all I need. Because if I have to be there at 11, that means I need to leave the house at 10:30. That means not looking for keys, not turning off lights, not figuring out what I need. That means walking out the door. To walk out the door at 10:30, I gotta be in the shower by 9:30 because I need that hour. And it is vital that I be in the shower, not like looking for my outfit, not whatever. Because all that comes within the hour, but being in the shower at 9:30, to be out the door by 10:30, to be there by 11 is a must. Now, if I want to eat breakfast, I gotta tack another 30 minutes on top of that. So that means I'm gonna have to be up and in the kitchen, not laying down thinking about what I want to eat, but I gotta be in the kitchen by 9, so I can be in the shower by 9:30, so I can be out the door by 10:30, so I can be there by 11. And here's the thing, there's this saying that says to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late, and to be late, does anybody know what it is? To be is unacceptable, right? I'm just worried about that on time part. Like, I can't really be early to be on time. Like, I'm getting out there door to door, from my door to this door. And if I can walk in the door on time, that's good enough for me. And I also find, because here's the thing, like when you're up here at this Gen Xer stage, I feel like that's how it all has to go. Nowadays we got Mel Robbins, we got Jay Shetty, we got all kind of like Tim Robbins, there's all kind of great gurus for like self-help. But in the 90s, we had a guy named Stephen Covey, and he had a book called The 7 Habits of Highly, I think only one person knows anything I'm talking about. Everybody's like, yeah, Gen X, you can do that. He had a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It like came in calendars, it came in everything. But I realized, even though as a mother with a child, I feel like my reverse engineering came from having a kid, packing a diaper bag, knowing what I gotta do to get out the door. And now that he's 23, I don't have to pack diaper bags, I just have to pack my purse with all these herbs I'm addicted to, and the menopause snacks that I have to get through every day. But habit number 2 is begin with the end in mind. And I realized like that's kind of what laid the groundwork for the reverse engineering of my life. I'll leave you with this too. Like, one, don't come up here. If you are under 50, stay down there. That's first, because brain fog is a bitch. Brain fog tried to tell me that 2010 came before 2006 the other day. And I called a Uber Eats customer telling them I couldn't find their address because I couldn't understand why 2010 wasn't between 2000 and 2006. And he said those addresses are confusing. And I said, wouldn't you know I'm a math teacher and I can count? Obviously not. But getting situated, I'll leave you with that part. That's what I was getting to. Like, when you're up here, you have to get situated to do anything. You have to, besides all the planning to leave, like I have to get my camera ready, I have to get the tripod ready. Like, everything up here is about planning, is about like getting situated, it's about reverse engineering. It is just about trying to beat the brain fog before the brain fog beats you. I'm Danna Kiel, that is my time.
All right, your next comic